Hello and welcome to the channel, Beelzebub's Buns. In this video, I want to discuss how much further the game mode named Forge in Halo should be pushed. Forge started out in Halo 3 as more of an item placement and customization tool. As time passed, Forge enthusiasts in Halo 3 got more technical with how they used Forge mode. Maps soon wouldn't just be littered in simple boxes and fusion coils. Forge mode in Halo 3 saw more implementation of objects as the months went by, such as merging objects together by conducting a glitch, which in today's time the tedious procedure of that glitch would drive any person invested in Halo 5 Guardians Forge mode ever so slightly closer to insane. However, because of this popular and helpful object merge glitch in Halo 3, Bungie would improve their Forge tool in their next game, 3 years later. Halo Reach in 2010 saw a change in Forge mode as Bungie created Forge World, which allowed players to develop maps on a larger scale, with a bunch of gray blocks and Forerunner structures. Luckily, in Halo Reach, Bungie allowed objects to fade in together this time, giving Forge engineers something to wag their tails to. But from then on, it was clear. It was inevitable. Forge mode in the following Halos had to be a bit more than just object placement and building blocks. Halo 4 dabbled in improving the Forge mode in various ways in hopes more people would be able to make more maps in efficient time. Although the colors of Forge structures in Halo 4 Forge mode made the map a bit easier on the eyes than in Halo Reach, or at least not so plain looking, Halo 4 Forge mode still seemed to fall short from giving us players something new and never before seen. Forge mode in Halo 4 was really just another Forge mode, but with more structures this time and some more structures with some curvature. Yay. So where exactly am I going with this? Let's consider Halo 5 Guardians Forge mode. Forging in Halo 5 Guardians is miles ahead of what forging in Halo 3 is. No debate there. Of course, you would expect improvements in a mode that was over 8 years old when Halo 5 was released. But now, Forge mode is coming up on its 12th year of concept and implementation for Halo. The very idea and use of Forge in the Halo series has had its time. And now, Forge needs to grow up. It needs to be pushed. As much as Halo will always have its niche of competitive play, its discipline to build mostly symmetric and balanced multiplayer maps, even if a majority are from Forge, Halo has another side of the community. Halo, the franchise, has inspired people to make use of the lore, to make use of the game engine. Community members have fantasized and typed up page after page on various forums of what their ideal Halo level would be like, especially when Bungie.net was a place to go to talk about Halo. My bold statement for this video, if you were to take anything away from this video, is that Forge in Halo needs to expand further out of the barriers of player versus player only. That is not saying we should no longer be able to build PvP maps in Forge, but rather I am saying Forge needs to break loose and dive into the creative depths of Halo's lore. Forge no longer deserves the concept of being a mode for minor tweaks done to developer-made maps. That's also to say Forge maps should not consume the majority of maps found in PvP multiplayer online either. As you can pick up in my previous videos concerning Halo, I am more of an advocate for PvP maps developed by certified map engineers, designers, and artists. Forge can be a mode for absolute creativity, from creating and tweaking player versus player maps, just like it's been for the past 12 years. And Forge can also be pushed to be a mode that allows placement of AI, total manipulation of terrain, and scripting of events that can be found in the basic development tools for campaign levels. The keywords there are can be. Forge can be a tool for level creation. At this point, Now that Forge has been a thing for over a decade in the Halo franchise, Forge needs to allow players to create maps that one would see in a campaign of Halo. But there is a reason why Forge has not reached that level of creation just yet. The reason being, we have been severely limited. Halo 5 Guardians Forge mode has reached close to level creation with its amazing improvements from previous Halo Forge iterations. The amount of scripting that can be placed in Halo 5 Guardians Forge is an example in of itself. Despite me stating how much Halo Forge mode should be pushed and break out of its shell of PvP only, I do believe 343 Industries has something cooking up in the studio. 343 Industries allows Forge creators for Halo 5 to forge on their PCs, and this is huge. It wouldn't be an unlikely thought that the next Forge mode for Halo Infinite will be driven as more of a PC-preferred mode. Forge creators that own a PC love the precision and speed they get when using Forge on their PC, as opposed to the Xbox. If 343 Industries doesn't allow the next Forge mode in Halo Infinite to be used on PC, that would be a huge oversight. In fact, not allowing a Forge mode to exist in the future of Halo would be even worse, of course. I don't believe that is going to be the case, however. Being able to forge on a PC is what I believe was one of 343 Industries' milestones. Back in Halo 4, when I stated 343 Industries wanted more players to create more maps in shorter time, that was the planted seed that shows how much 343 Industries wants Forge to grow. Now that we have seen Forge arrive on PC for Halo 5 Guardians, the future of Forge may be that of level creation for the future of Halo. Now, there is something brewing not only at 343 Industries, but moneymaker Microsoft as well. Some of you may already know what I am hinting at, and that is the new Xbox, said to be released in 2020. Halo Infinite is said to be released in the fourth quarter of 2020, with no timeouts remaining. While there is news out there that Halo Infinite will be playable for this generation and next generation consoles, one thing is for sure, a new Microsoft console is on the way, a new Xbox. So what does this mean for Forge for Halo Infinite? How much more powerful of a tool will Forge become? Forge maps for Halo Infinite will likely be able to be created on a powerful PC and then shared on a console that is much more powerful than the current generation Xbox. So can we finally break Forge out of its PvP only map creator and go to the next step of creation? Forging campaign-like levels by placing AI, altering the terrain, and by scripting events will constantly generate hours upon hours of replayability, just like Halo has always been known for in its campaigns. Of course, we all have our favorite campaigns and our least favorite campaigns.
Maybe they took cover in that structure. Let's check it out.
I know altering the Foley is not something that we would expect to see in Forge mode for Halo, but I just wanted to take the time to admire the sound effects and the alterations of the sound through the amazing Halo SPV3. Isolating the sound of the plasma grenade exploding is just one example of awesome detail. The reason why I bring up the Foley changes done in Halo SPV3 is because this shows the great lengths the community is willing to go to in order to immerse other fans even further into the story and lore of Halo. Not every video game gets this type of attention to detail. Community members have created this mod, Halo SPV3, and it elaborates greatly on campaign levels. And that's putting it lightly. In many cases, dynamics of sounds have also been improved by implementing audio effects in ways we never thought could be possible. We don't expect Forge Mode to give us this type of freedom of customizing audio, but at this point we should be able to create levels that resemble the campaign and feel as if it is a campaign level. Level designers and artists at 343 Industries will put their touch on their official campaign mode for Halo Infinite. But giving fans the ability to create something other than PvP maps in Forge is a step closer to ensure Halo lives on for the next decade and sometime after that. Dare I say it would become infinite. Haha! Mods such as Halo SPV3 shows that community members are willing to put effort and time in to get more Halo content in the hands of players worldwide. Therefore, campaign-like level creation in Forge is clearly, undoubtedly, the next step for the future of Forge. Thank you very much for watching this video. I will see you guys out there on MCC as it does come to the PC here soon. And I'll see you on Halo Reach as well for MCC. If you can't be found there, then I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much for watching, and enjoy your next 24 hours. By that, I mean have a great day.